Drop another video here. This is Marvel Metal Universe Avengers from Skybox Upper Deck. So really cool box. I'm actually organizing all of my cards and trying to downsize, and I sell some and kind of, I'm going through a crazy amount of boxes from when I was really into the break channel. And I found these boxes. I bought them not too long ago. Obviously, they're 2024, but these are the retail boxes. I found them at Target actually, which I thought was cool at the time. I wasn't really seeking them, but always into metal cards and always into Marvel, and I just remember them being like some of the most sought after cards when I was younger. And so ended up buying these. I have a box here open, so we'll look at that as well. I opened it, gosh, maybe a year ago or something like that. Anywho, so this is a cool box. I'll look over some of the details here, but it's a blaster box that contains a lot of different inserts. Basically what you're looking for is there's a 200 card base set. There's retro metal cards from like 1995, like ish looking, that are super cool. But you want the precious metal gems, which in any metal card, it can be worth quite a bit. I think the green Jordan for basketball, it sells for like $100,000 or something. And there are one of ones in this box. There are just a whole myriad of inserts, white diamond inserts. And if we pull any, I'll pull the box back up. We can see what the odds are, but some of them are out of 6,000 packs. Some of them are out of, 2,000 packs. And so it's pretty cool box. So before I crack this open, I'll show you what I got out of this one recently. So I was going through this, and I think they look great. I love metal cards. I obviously love Marvel. It's been a huge part of my childhood and this channel. But yeah, so these are the base cards. We got a really awesome Spider-Man right there, which is always a fan fave. There's Black Widow. Here's Kree. So there's a copper insert. These are one every 2 packs. So they're pretty common. Of course, Power Grid, always awesome to put on these cards. So I'll just put the coppers here. This is the back of the Spider-Man card. Pretty cool, always a great look. And this is Whirlwind copper. And then we did get a gold Winter Soldier parallel. It's not a precious metal gem. Also, there's numbered cards. They'll be numbered somewhere around there if you see them. So that's pretty cool. We'll sleeve these up in a moment. Ant-Man and Lionheart. Justice. Remember this. Oh man, he is not bright. Nighthawk, always cool. Here's an Iron Man copper. So always cool. But the coppers are basically commons. She-Hulk, Ghost Rider, looks crazy right there. Wonder Man. He just cracks me up. He just looks so dumb. Here's War Machine and Black Panther. So these can have value. Obviously, anything rated really well. There's Beetle. If you want to get them graded, which is going to be maybe not worth it. It's like 15, maybe it went up dollars to grade a card. Here's a Grim Reaper. Also not too bright, but he's got energy projection. That's pretty good. Let's see. Yellow Jacket and Hulking. So that's cool. I guess I should turn these over and try to get you to read the back, but maybe you don't care. So here's Tiger Shark. Here's another Serpent Society, another copper. So you can see they're pretty common. Iron Man Reggae. She-Hulk copper, Enchantress, and who's this guy? Oh, Claw, pretty smart guy. And we got Wasp, Wolverine, always a badass. I mean, I have to sleeve him separate too. The big names, obviously, whatever you like the most are, you're gonna be into them. But this is a insert as well. You can see that it's a grandiose, so it's just they're common-ish. I think it's what is it? See, 1 in every 9 packs. So there's a 6-pack box, so you're probably good hit for that. And then I did pull a Soldier's Medal out of this one. This is Captain America. You can see him, he's right down there, really small, versus Modic. And these are pretty thick cards. You know, you can see that they have a really nice sheen on them. There's an SP version of these that are worth, can be worth quite a bit as well. But these have a decent amount of value. You know, mostly people want to collect them all. So that was what I got out of the first box, which I thought was pretty good. I mean, the box is super fun. Had I known that there was like precious metal gems that can sell for like, you know, $5,000 to $15,000. There was a ton of these at the Target that day. I guess I just got lucky. So I got two. I got two of these, but I would have bought a few more just because the price at Target, I think, was like 30 bucks or something like that. So, you know, obviously now I think that they're selling for like $400, which is crazy. I should have bought a bunch and just resold them, to be honest. But c'est la vie. You know, also like opening them up. I hate to admit, but you know, the gambling part is part of the fun for me. You know, it's right now I'm ripping in this box that I guess I could sell for 400, maybe hold it for a few years, even more. The opportunity, but I'm too curious of a person, so I can't help it. I'm gonna open it up and we're gonna see what we got. Some of the sales of these though, like for the precious metal gems, even raw ungraded, they'll sell for $150, graded $150, $300 if you get like a big name like Wolverine. So yeah, these are pretty awesome cards. This is how that looks. And it's nice that, you know, they're fresh and they're not bricked. I think if you've watched any of this channel, you know bricking, especially with these types of cards, over the years can get to be an issue. Easy, buddy. All right, so 6 packs. Looks like they all got Captain America on the front. So let's go ahead and look at the pack and then we'll rip into it. Here's your odds again. So this is probably better if you want to pause the video. A better way to see all these odds. But you can see X Metals 1 out of 6,000. Platinum portraits are 1 out of 7,200. I see a few of those selling for a decent amount of money. And yeah, I mean, just all around really cool pack. Let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. Get this open without touching the corners. Oh, we got a Grandiose on this one already, so that's 1 in 9 packs, so that's good. All right, let's see. What did we get? So we got Novo, regular, Firestar, Kate Bishop. Here is Iron Man, regular. Here's a bronze. I know that there's a bunch of red on this from his wings, but this is just a bronze parallel, or a copper, not even. Sorry, the copper ones are the way common ones. So we'll set that aside. And then we did get a Grandiose, it is Tiger Shark. So that's pretty cool. We'll set that aside as well. I guess I gotta continue to make some room. Watch you guys. But yeah, I mean, if I could hit a precious metal gem, I don't know if I've ever hit one of those in my lifetime of opening metal cards for any sort of collector card. But that would be pretty awesome, you know. The hopes are high. So here's Ultron. I'm trying to get the light. Gotta fix that after. And here's She-Hulk, Whirlwind we saw, Serpent Society. This is a Winter Soldier Copper. Yep. And they got all the stats in the back like I showed you. And another Ultron. This one's, oh, is it a throwback? No. Oh, it is a throwback. November 1968, that's how Ultron looked. That actually it's a pretty cool card, not gonna lie. So you see that pack really had 1 copper, so the hit rates, you know, they are what they are. And I mean, I'm pretty pumped on the Spider-Man and the Wolverine for the collection, but definitely would just love to see a really rare card, as I guess anyone would. And you know, see if I can turn it into a new car. Here's Ares. That's probably a little better. Namor, the coolest he's ever looked. Techno, Absorbing Man. They usually make him super fat. Here's Serpent Society, and he is leading a team meeting. And it is a 1985 Copper. And then we got Dread Knight. Looks like a cool card. And this is also just a regular card. So those last two packs had 1 copper each. Ooh, a little bump. So we did get a Grandiose on that first pack, which is good. But we're already down to 3 packs. So lucky number 2. Let's see what you have in store for us. Okay, a regular one on the back. All right, here's Sentry. Hawkeye, haven't gotten him yet. Black Knight always looks cool. I mean, the cards look amazing. There's no question. Man, Doctor Strange looks awesome. Holy smokes. Yeah, you're gonna go front row as well, sir. Another copper of the Human Torch. Old school, yeah, 1969 throwback. And Super Adaptoid. I don't remember this guy. Wow, he is super strong. Holy smokes. Sorry, I don't remember this person at all. It threw me off. Man, look at that. 5, 6 slots in everything. Fast, strength, speed, durability, energy projection, fighting skills. I mean, how do you kill this guy? Man, he looks pretty sick too. Well, that's cool. That's a new character. I haven't, I mean, I've opened a lot of Marvel, and I mean, maybe it's just escaped me. I just have not seen that person before. All right, next pack. We got 2 packs left. And here's Tatiana, Songbird, Stingray. That looks really sick as well. Mach 1. And then bam, we did get a throwback. So if you look at the older throwbacks of the metal cards, you can see they look like this. They're crazy expensive. And we got Mockingbird. So, you know, still a cool hit. Would have been nice to be like Spider-Man or something. Or something along those lines. But I'm still going to sleeve this up. I'm going to sleeve up the other fellas in a minute as well. There we go. So here's one of your like throwback retros. Yeah, I remember these. I remember when they were inexpensive too. So that's pretty cool. I haven't, well, that was a nice hit for us. So let's see, what's the throwback? Blast Furnace. Where's the retro? Yeah, I'm not gonna waste the time trying to go through all that. And then we did get Human Torch up to date for one of the coppers as well. So down to our last pack. All our hopes and dreams are resting on this one. And yeah, just really happy to go through these again. I'm really just kind of spring cleaning and organizing, and I'm like, well, I might as well crack a couple of these boxes. I have quite a few boxes I never opened, and honestly forgotten about in a sense. You know, we all get busy, and I was like, well, might as well throw it down. Hey, here's our guy again, and get him done. Here is Atlas. Looks actually pretty cool. Taskmaster always looks sick. But man, this guy must have got his ass kicked all the time. Hercules, which a lot of people don't realize is a Marvel character. You know, he's the one who started it all. Citizen V for Copper. Womp womp. And Red Skull throwback, kind of retro-y. So no numbered cards, none of that, but we did get this Mockingbird throwback right here. We did get Wolverine, Spider-Man, a really awesome looking Doctor Strange. I mean, this thing looks awesome. You can see in, you know, 20 years how this thing could be super prized. But you know, it's a common, so everyone's gonna get one. But that was a break. Appreciate y'all being here, and we're gonna do. I think I have a few more Marvel boxes to open, and we'll get them open, and I'll get them sorted and organized, and I'm gonna start moving some of these cards in bulk. I have an insane amount in the garage to go through and organize and just downsize, but through that process, I figured why not just start recording again, and we'll have some fun looking at some of them, and then we'll move on from there. But appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for watching the channel and this video in particular, and I will see you on the next break.